Let me give you 3 reasons to plan a ski trip to Utah ASAP. Number 1, Utah has the greatest snow on Earth. Number 2, Park City Mountain is the largest ski resort in the United States. And number 3, we are getting record amounts of snowfall this season. Today, I'm going to review my experience at Park City while showing you highlights from the amazing time I had just a few days ago. First, let's talk about the science behind why Utah has the greatest snow on Earth. It's not just a catchy tagline on a license plate. There's actual merit to that statement. In fact, there's scientific evidence that conditions here are ideal for creating the best flotation. It comes down to 3 things. Number 1, the frequency of snowstorms. Number 2, the right amount of snowfall. And number 3, right side up storms. Right side up means that the heaviest snow falls first and the lighter stuff stays on top, creating that perfect knee-deep powder that skiers prefer. This Goldilocks effect makes conditions that are just right for both skiing and snowboarding. Now let's talk about the record amounts of snowfall at Park City this season. Over the past 10 years, Park City Mountain has averaged 242 inches of annual snowfall. As of January 14, we've already received 268 inches, 11% over the annual average, and it's only January. Actually, the nearby Alta ski area has received 370 inches of snowfall this season, the most season-to-date mid-mountain snowfall in the entire world.
First run of the season, man. I'm all tingly.
Now let's talk about the Vail Resorts customer service and how it's actually improved. As many of you are aware, Park City Mountain is owned by Vail Resorts. I know everybody loves to hate on Vail Resorts, but the customer service was actually awesome while I was there. From picking up my Epic Pass, to loading the cabriolet gondola in the parking lot, getting grooming reports from the mountain guides, and asking where to load the bus back to the parking lot, everybody was helpful, fun, and friendly. But the flip side of the coin is that there is lots of room for improvement. While the customer service was surprisingly good, there's lots of room for improvement in other areas. For example, the grooming on the Park City side of the resort was bad, and I mean really bad. This makes 2 years in a row that it's been a problem. In all my years of skiing, ungroomed terrain has never been an issue for me. Every blue run at every resort has been groomed so I can ski safe, have fun, and go fast. Between last season and this season, I've learned that Park City does not prioritize the grooming of their trails. I've actually heard it from multiple employees, mostly blaming it on the current labor shortage. While I was there, I took the gotcha cutoff towards the end of the day because I was exhausted and my legs were really sore. It was actually extremely dangerous because it was ungroomed, making it almost impossible to slow down on that very narrow trail. But according to the daily grooming report, the gotcha cutoff was supposedly groomed the night before. This makes me believe the grooming report is total BS. Even the mountain guide employee told me that almost nothing had been groomed the night before. That being said, the canyon's terrain was in way better shape. A lot of people go to the Park City side for its notoriety, but truth be told, the canyon side is bigger and in much better shape. One more thing that could be improved is the maintenance on both the lifts and gondolas. 3 of them broke down while I was there. I've never seen this happen at any resort, ever. Now let's talk about parking. Parking is different than last season. Instead of boring you with all the details, I'll simply give you a quick summary and then I'll put 2 links in the description of this video for you to read at your leisure. The Park City base area has moved to a parking reservation system with elements of paid parking, free parking, and carpooling incentives. Guests looking for complimentary parking can make a free reservation to park if you have 4 or more occupants. Since I was traveling solo and always looking for free parking, I ended up parking at Canyons Village. The Canyons Village offers free parking in the cabriolet lot, which has a gondola connecting you to the base area. In Google Maps, it's listed as Park City Mountain Cabriolet Ski Lift Base. Now, I'd like to quickly explain the history about how Park City Mountain and Canyons Village merged to become the largest lift-served ski resort in the United States. Since opening in 1963, Park City Mountain has been a major tourist attraction for skiers from all over the world. Located just 32 miles east of Salt Lake City, it contains several training courses for the U.S. ski team. During the 2002 Winter Olympics, it hosted the snowboarding events and the men's and women's alpine giant slalom events. In 2012, the resort was purchased by Vail Resorts. It then merged with neighboring Canyons Resort via an interconnect gondola to create the largest lift-served ski resort in the U.S. The Canyons opened as Park City West in 1968, a sister resort to the nearby Park City Mountain Resort, which, as I just mentioned, opened 5 years earlier. In the summer of 2010, Canyons was significantly upgraded by Talisker Corporation in order to compete with other nearby resorts. In 2013, Talisker and Vail Resorts signed a 50-year lease for Vail to run the resort operations. 1 year later, Vail Resorts purchased neighboring Park City Mountain Resort and, as I mentioned earlier, merged the two resorts. The former Canyons base area was then renamed and is currently known as Canyons Village at Park City. Just a couple more things before I turn the music on. I highly recommend parking in the free parking lot at Canyons Village. The skiing is better over there anyway. That parking lot does fill up. I showed up at 9:30 on a Thursday and it was almost full. So I would recommend getting there about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And I'm sure on the weekends it's crazy busy, so I'm not really sure what to say about that. But I do have two exciting video clips coming up if you want to continue to watch. One where I get stuck on an unexpected black diamond, and another where I do take a wipeout, which is sometimes fun to watch. But I appreciate you watching the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. Let's keep it rolling. So this is pretty good stuff coming up right here. Sometimes you make a wrong turn and you end up at a sign that says Black Diamond this way and Black Diamond that way. And I don't typically ski the Black Diamonds. I prefer the blue runs because I just like to go fast. But I definitely do have the skill level to ski them. So I thought, well, I'm skiing pretty good today. Let's assess this situation. My only other option was to hike back up the mountain a little ways and connect back with that blue run. So off to the left is where everybody's going, and I typically like to go where there's less traffic. So I was going to go off to the right until I quickly realized that the right side was full of moguls, which makes things even tougher. A lot of the Black Diamonds are just black because they're so steep. And when they are so steep, they tend to be a little bit more icy because the snowfall gets scraped off a lot faster. So I got over here into this field of moguls, and I was like, oh man. But I was able to see down just a little ways. There's a little landing down there, and I thought, well, let me get down that way. Let me get down there and kind of reassess and then see what to do next. But then when I got down there, the sign says, danger, thin cover. And I know what that means. That means one steep sheet of ice. And I didn't have my my skinny K2s on. I had my powder skis. So I saw this little trail right here that connects back with the left side, and I thought, oh yeah, let me do this. I was feeling confident because I was skiing good that day. So I was like, let's do it.
Feeling good, feeling good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good shot. Rip it up, up, up. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh. Woo! Oh, shit. Damn.